Gaffer back in action on Saturday at home against Birmingham, a team that I think most outsiders expect to go on and win promotion. What kind of challenge will they give us?
One of the most difficult. Obviously, they're only 3 games in, 2 league games, but you can see straight away that they've got, for the level, really good players. I actually think for the championship level, they've got really good players. So probably didn't expect to get relegated from the championship, but maybe it's a reset for them where they can win every week and then go back up to the championship and obviously use that winning momentum to try and be successful at that level. But it's never that easy. It's a tough league, but I mean, I think they signed a centre half for a lot more than what my entire budget is, so just on a transfer fee. So it kind of like puts in perspective the kind of finances that they have, but they are a massive club. They're well supported and a big club, so they're well within the right to spend whatever their money they feel right to get back to where they belong.
They're a new look squad, and obviously there's a new manager in there as well. From what you've seen so far, where do their strengths lie?
They can mix it. They can build up with a back four, build up with a back three. They've got a load of rotations, clever football players. If you get the press wrong, or you get a mid block wrong, they can play through you. For me, Ethan Laird at this level at right back is kind of a cheat code, if I'm being honest. He's a good championship player, so he's top level for League One. Alfie May, obviously everybody knows, aware of him, in and around the penalty area. But they've got a lot of clever footballers. Sometimes when you watch a new manager come in and it's totally different, and you're trying to play and you're trying to do rotations and combination play, especially on build up, it can look a bit messy at times, and it takes a period of time to get it spot on. But you can see straight away that they've got coachable players, good players that are taking on board what the manager wants and can cause teams a lot of problems.
We obviously haven't picked up any points just yet. We've come close to getting points in both games. What's the mood like around the place at the moment?
The mood's fine. We lose against Bolton because we make 2 mistakes. Individual errors that were very difficult, but we was in the game, could have scored more. And honestly, on Saturday we didn't even get out neutral. We didn't even start, and we took a team that were unbeaten in 17 to the 90th minute and could have got a point. It's still not good enough, but we're competitive. We're really competitive. We'll improve. We've got young players, as I keep speaking about. But I've seen a little change in the team, or the starting 11 that's going to start in training today and train yesterday, where I see a hell of a lot of talent, and if we get it right, then we can be a threat to anyone.
We showed last season when we come up against the bigger clubs in this league that we can really hurt them and do damage against them. How much are we looking forward to the challenge of Birmingham and one of the bigger clubs?
Well, I think it's one of the best days when you're playing these big clubs. You know they're going to fill out the away end. You know they're used to winning. They're going to bring some big players for this level. So I think it's exciting. It's not anything that we need to be daunted for. I think we have players that in the long run will play higher than Birmingham or League One or the Championship. So it's about making sure that first and foremost we're competitive, but we do need to start getting these little game-changing moments that go in our favour, where then we can start winning games.
There are a few tired legs towards the end of the Charlton game. How are we looking team news-wise?
It's nothing to do with a fitness issue. It's a 12:30 kick-off. Some of our players have never done a 12:30 kick-off. Instead of having a breakfast and a pre-match, we only have a breakfast or a pre-match, whatever you want to call it. Usually as we're coming out for the second half, it's 4 o'clock, there's no sun on the stadium, or it's starting to cool down. Second half we're coming out at its hottest point. So a little few factors. We had to lose 2 players for cramp, which is not the norm. Usually you get cramp at the start or the very end of the season, but we wouldn't lose them players usually to cramp. So it's not a fitness issue. I think we will get fitter as the game's gone. Like when I was a player, it always used to take me 4 or 5 games to get me up to full speed. But we've got a fit group. The numbers are good in terms of the training load. So we know we're a fit group, but we need to make sure that we start producing on the pitch.
And just very lastly, a message for the fans, especially those who are going to be there on Saturday.
No, again, just keep going. I know we were all disappointed in conceding a last minute equaliser, but we had this similar start first. I mean, whoever starts the fixtures off doesn't like us at the start of the season, because to play Bolton, who have not changed, men, a really consistent team, then to Charlton, who are on this good run and a new manager, and a feel-good factor start coming to the club, and then Birmingham, which I would imagine would have the biggest budget ever in terms of fees and wages that has ever been in League One. So whoever done the fixtures, thanks a lot. But we're at home. We expect to win every single home game. So come and support us, and we'll do our best to give us a good weekend and 3 points.